Hey, Benjamin Soma here. I'd like to show you around the Guitar Chord Strummer. On the top, you can tune the 6 virtual guitar strings to any note you like. By default, it's set to the standard guitar tuning. The resulting pitches are displayed on the bottom, and you can click on them to pluck each string. At any time, you can press the Stop Strings button to stop all the strings from ringing. And the button to the right allows you to control this with your sustain pedal. On the chord chart, you can click on the frets to change the fingering, or mute them with the X's on the top. If you have hammer turned on, then you can hear any changes you make to the fingering. However, just like a real guitarist, you can't hammer on an open string. But you can pull off from a fretted note or a muted string. And this even applies when selecting chords. The first number to the left allows you to change the capo position, and it can even go in the negative direction, allowing you to easily detune the guitar by half steps. Below that is the lowest fret number, which allows you to change your hand position. You can hear that when I strum the strings with the pick control, these strings are still played open. With this button, you can deactivate the pick so that you can circle your picking hand without touching the strings. And you can control that with a sustain pedal using this button. Below that, you have the buttons that connect your modulation wheel and pitch bend to the pick control. And the velocity control affects the velocity of your pick. The button below that connects your MIDI expression input to the pick velocity, which is great if you have an expression pedal. To the right of that, we have the chord slot array, where you can save up to 16 different chords. You can click on them to select them, or you can use this control up here, which can be mapped to a MIDI control. If you want to copy one chord to another slot, you can shift-click on another slot to copy-paste that chord, the current chord, to that slot. And when you're ready, you can save the chords as a preset and load them back up using these buttons down here. And finally, we have the chords for the dynamic auto strummer, which you could activate with this button. On the right, you can change the stroke direction up or down, and you can have it automatically alternate using this button. With quantize turned on, the stroke direction will automatically alternate every 16th note when Ableton Live is playing, starting with a downstroke on the downbeat. Here, we can change the speed of the auto strum. 0 is as slow as we can go, and 100% is inhumanly fast. Every note is played at the exact same time, with no audible strumming. Below that, we can change the randomness, which gives you a human lifelike performance. This affects the speed as well as velocity. And below that, we can control how much the input velocity affects the speed of our auto strum. That's all the controls on the Guitar Chord Strummer. You can find out more about the Guitar Chord Strummer at benjaminsoma.com. Enjoy.